Hello friends, after defining the section properties, now we can model our building. So there are various ways by which you can model a building. So you have to practice and practice so that you become more efficient in modeling. So this is one of the various methods that you can use to model your structure. Okay, so in this method what we'll do is that we'll begin from the ground floor. So currently I am at the ground floor, as you can see over here. So GF, it's written ground floor. Z is equal to, that is the elevation, is equal to 1.2446 meters. So first we will draw the columns up to the ground floor. So for that, what we'll do, we'll use this option, that is quick draw beam columns. Okay, so just click here. After that, a dialog box appears and the property we'll select over here is the column. So and movement release is continuous, and other things we don't need right now. So I've explained these things in the next section, so you can check what these mean by watching those videos. After selecting the desired section, so this is a very important thing. Most of the people forget this thing and sometimes they just select the beam and draw the columns. Okay, so this might make very bizarre results. Okay, so you have to make sure that you select the proper section. So let's select the column. After that, you can either keep this window or just close it. So, let us just close it so that we can see the 3D view as well. So after which, what you can do, so we got a column over here, right? So that you can see from the AutoCAD drawing. If you see the architectural drawing, then you can see that you got column over here, right? So to draw the column over there up to that floor, that is up to the ground floor, so what you have to do, so you just have to go over there. Once it locks, you just have to left click. Okay, so we just left click. Now you can see that a column has been drawn up to the ground floor from the base. Okay, so you can see this thing on the 3D view as well. To draw the column at the next point, you do the similar thing, that is hover over there. Once it locks, left click. Again, go to the next point and left click. Okay, this is one method to draw the column and it is very easier. So you don't have to go to each elevation and draw the columns. You can draw the columns using the plan. Okay, so another method to quick draw the column is that, so suppose that you got columns at all these points. Okay, so what you have to do, you just have to left click here. Okay, don't release your left mouse button. After that, drag your mouse like this, and once you reach the point up to where you have to draw the columns, just release the left mouse button. So you can see that you got all these columns over here. So also you got columns over here. After drawing the column in the ground floor, now we'll draw the ground floor beams. So for that, what we can do, so there are various ways by which you can draw a beam. So I'll show you these methods one by one. So the first method, we will select this option, draw beam column, and left click. So after that, this dialog box appears. So the property is beam is fine, movement releases is continuous, and other things what they are we'll see in the next section. So after that, what you have to do, you have to left click here. Okay, at this point, and take your mouse and again left click, right? So again left click. So on this way you can go on and draw beams for all these grids. Or what you can do, so just hit escape. So another option is this shortcut option, so quick draw beam columns. So we'll select it, and the property is beam, make sure it is selected, and you just can left click here, left click here, left click here. So by this you can quickly draw your beams. Okay, and similarly if you left click here, also here, you will get the beams. Another method is just like we drew these columns. What we have to do is left click here, don't release your left mouse button, drag your mouse like this, and after that release your mouse. we didn't get columns here. For these 3 columns that we missed, just left click and left click. So you can do this thing from here. So you just left click, drag your mouse and release your mouse button, right? So by this also you can quickly draw your beams in 1 second. All right,